Today I'm celebrating Free Thinkers Day. Now, I really feel motivated to join this particular celebration because who knows how long it will endure. I don't want to be too pessimistic about things, but there are big threats of totalitarianism that are racing around the planet, and there are places, for instance in China, where free thinking is not just frowned upon, it is being not only dissuaded but utterly erased in some places. There are people who are being monitored, their brain and their retina being monitored, their emotional responses being monitored, and if they don't have the correct thought, then they are punished in some way in order to inculcate the correct thought. Now, of course, what is the correct thought? Well, it's certainly not going to be anything rebellious or anything that questions the status quo. I really subscribe to the idea that the enormous growth of Western economies and Western technology originated from the fact that people were free to think, that we were able to consider what we wanted to focus our interest in, and it's this amalgamation of so many individualists following their own paths that has led to this enormous concrescence of knowledge and creativity that has given birth to the modern world as we know it, for all its goods and its bads. So free thinking, to me, is what has led to the world as we know it today, and could still yet be responsible for the solution to so many of the problems that our early solutions created. You know, there's no doubt that technology has the capacity to do good as well as to do ill, and the problems that we're suffering with the environment are side effects of our I've got a good idea, and not having been able to foresee or maybe care about the implications of that idea being put into motion. Well, I like to think that today, as young people are growing up in this world, you know, there's evidence of it already, where we see young people who are coming up with incredible inventions for solving our environmental problems. And if they weren't free to think, if we're not free to think and to follow our ideas, to identify areas of interest or problems that we want to solve, if we're not free to be able to speak and think aloud, then the human creativity is curtailed in a way that is something I feel very, very sad and scared about. So I hope that we get to celebrate Free Thinkers Day forevermore. And I think it's worthy of celebrating it today, just to remind us that it is at risk. There are parts of the world that already frown severely upon free thinking, that are doing everything they can to suppress it. And the beauty of this world will not be enhanced by preventing people from thinking in the way that they would like. We stand on a precipice right now where AI and the capacity to integrate human software with silicon-based software is a very, very serious threat to personal freedom. So let's not forget that, and I hope you will join me today in celebrating Free Thinkers Day.